Successful people have been studied more today than any other time in history. But sometimes, what's more important than what they have in common is what they do differently. To get to the top 1% of the world, successful people didn't follow the masses. They chose to forge their own path and in the process have found enormous success. Not just monetarily, but physically, emotionally, and mentally as well. Successful people spend the time to find clarity around their goals and dreams. They get clear on what they want to achieve and who they want to be in life. Once they find clarity, they take consistent daily action to get there. They never let their current limitations stop them from seeing a better future. Successful people believe they deserve success. Oftentimes, people consciously or unconsciously think they don't deserve success because of false beliefs like I'm not smart enough or I'm not good enough. These old negative and limiting beliefs won't help you reach your dreams. Drop them now. Every person is capable of growth, of love, of giving beyond themselves and being rewarded for it. Anyone can succeed financially, in relationships, with their health, and in any area of their life. Successful people know that emotions drive everything in their lives. If you're feeling depressed, scared, or overwhelmed, you're living in a state of negative emotion. This makes your brain less resourceful and less helpful to reach your goals. If you want to have more energy, make better decisions, have more creativity, and attain more success in life, begin to pay attention to your emotions. Cultivate a winning mindset by training your brain and creating an environment for success. Only consume positive content, skip the negative news, and make sure your environment cultivates success. Get rid of clutter, mentally as well as physically, along with negative people to make success effortless. The successful ones are stubborn in a great way. They don't take no for an answer. They are relentless for their success. Are you the same? Do you take this approach to achieve your hopes and dreams? Or do you let the small obstacles and adversity hold you back from pushing through? If you want success in anything, especially at high levels, expect plenty of adversity along the way. Without resilience, it's nearly impossible to make it to the top. Successful people suffer from doubts and fears like every other person. In fact, they probably have it more than unsuccessful people because of how often they get out of their comfort zone. They still have the inner critic inside them, but they don't let fear stop them. Courage is a muscle. It's something you can grow and develop over time. How? By taking action on a regular basis and not being scared of failing. You have to feel the fear and do it anyways. The devil inside will begin to silence and accept the new courageous version of you. Successful people do the hard stuff first. They aren't checking emails, organizing desktops, or doing random activities in the morning. If you wait until you have more time to do the important things, you'll run out of time and never get anything done. This is why people don't exercise. Successful people prioritize their lives differently. They know that the important stuff is what will get them to where they want to be. They do the big tasks and projects at the beginning of the day, and they leave the emails to later in the day. The last thing that successful people do differently is that they see failure as part of the learning process. No matter how much they fail, they aren't willing to quit. They also never see failure as defining who they are in life. And when successful people fail, they see themselves as a failure. To them, Failing implies that the epic journey is over. You should learn to think of failures as part of the journey. Then you will never fail. Think if Steve Jobs gave up on the iPhone or Thomas Edison gave up on the light bulb. Our world is the way it is because these innovators refuse to give up on their dreams. Don't forget, the best successes always come on the heels of failures.